Switch version back at it again. We need to learn to take to abuse. So for me, because example of mental abuse for the last couple of months now, behind the scenes, and it is probably the reason also why, or it's the reason that I wanted to put my record on the shelf, um, or basically on the shelf and not put it out. Um, this is really tough for me to say, but I mean, I felt like I didn't have words, and I felt like I didn't really, I didn't have a way to cancel out this person or people who were in my life trying to steer me the wrong way. You know, there's a reason also why I didn't put out the song, um, because honestly, uh, it's so important to me, and I'm not gonna let downplay my mental health at their expense. You know, I've dealt with a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and I'm trying to sell a victim story. But I just wanted to address and enlighten people that mental abuse is such a real issue that a lot of people keep behind closed curtain because they feel like if they say something, that something bad is going to happen to them, or someone's going to, talk down to them about doing so, or just this is the thing, when you don't believe your voice, it's people will let you believe in, and you can cry, that, your inner voice dies. That's how I feel. I feel like my voice that I have was dying inside of me because I didn't have that voice to speak about this issue that I've been going through. I just want people to know that, to be honest with you guys, because obviously I don't want to keep things, in me. Abuse. I help other people, to get better, and I want to often to raise awareness about this because this has to do with mental health as well. And mental health should be number one priority in life. And I was also to end this mental abuse with companionship, I guess, with other people. It felt like I felt like I was getting hit on both sides. Um, and I kind of felt like I was defenseless, and I never really felt like that in a long, long time. And I wanted to address this because, people should deal with mental abuse if they have choice to get out of it. Um, if someone is treating you unfairly or talking at you, you don't have to accept that behavior, period. If someone doesn't value you as a person and value what you have to contribute and what you have to say, then that person doesn't deserve to be in your presence. Because you know why? Because there's a lot of people in this world, a billion people in this world, that will value what you have to say. And it might not all be a billion people, it could be like only five people. But there's going to be at least one person that values what you have to say. Because what you have to say is important. What I have to say is important. Just because someone is insecure about themselves, that doesn't mean that you get to accept, um, that behavior. It's because they're insecure about themselves. I just want you to know that because been in this mental abusive relation, companionship, um, that it's been really, really hard for me to get a decent amount of sleep because, uh, it also affected my work performance. Like it did really take a toll on me mentally, which I was to the point where just like I don't know why I'm not even to this career anymore. I'm like it just feels like getting you know what I mean, like mentally supported in that regard, you know what I mean? It just seems like everyone's trying to like throw me off, my ladder, so to speak, when I was there. And it might feel that way, but like I think going through that situation is helping me in the healing process. It's helping me to see the types of behaviors that I need to see in order for me to avoid um, certain type of people. Not spotted like, oh, like this is mental abuse that I'm dealing with now. I need to avoid this person because I'm not gonna be okay if I let this person treat me as a human doormat. Because I'm not nobody's human doormat, period. And because I accepted this role, so to speak, as doormat, um, that's when people feel like they have a lot of power over me. And that's what I did. I gave people power over me to talk how they wanted to me, and I was just quiet. I didn't say anything. I didn't hurt the person's feelings. I didn't hurt their feelings. So I kept everything to myself. And because I kept everything to myself, I basically was committing my own suicide because I didn't take the chance, I didn't take a moment to look inward and see that this is my behavior that I should be tolerating, and that doesn't mean to yell at anybody to be heard. It doesn't mean to hurt someone or resort to violence to solve the issue. That doesn't work for me. I don't usually do those things to feel like I'm on an even playing field with that individual, these people. What helped me is knowing that, like, yes, I can confide in a counselor that can help me figure these things out. And people who have been through the same issue help me see the other side of it. And going through the same issues, I know that I don't feel so alone. And I want to remind you that you are not alone. Just because it feels like you're alone at this moment, you're not. There's a lot of people who go through this mental abuse that they just keep inside of them. They don't speak about it. They rather just swallow in it for days at a time, months. Sometimes it, the- it's so hard to get a night's sleep because of it. But for me, seeing the other side means putting my mental health first and not feeling like I'm selfish for doing so. Because at the end of the day, all we have really is our mental health. Um, obviously family and friends, but like we have a mental health, and the condition of our mental health is really relying on what we're willing to tolerate and what we don't tolerate. And we're willing to tolerate mental abuse, then your life is going to be a tragedy. But because I don't want to see you like that, I want to hold you up. I want to lift you up. I want to love you because the person who's treating you like this doesn't love you and is trying to convince you that that is loving behavior. And it's not. What I want to say to you is that I love you and I care about you deeply and I want the best for you, honestly, because it's something that I need to hear back at me. And because I didn't love myself, I allowed other people to talk to me as they please because I felt like every time I would say something that I would just get shut down. So that's a trauma for me when I speak up. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I'm not outspoken. Somebody gonna just like say something to like, like talk over me because they want to get be heard, and I'm trying to make a statement, and they just want their voice to be heard at the same moment that I'm trying to make a statement and stand up for myself. Like they just you're wrong for feeling that way, or you know your opinion is invalid. You need to watch out for those people who don't. Not everyone's gonna validate your feelings, but you need to be around people who are gonna lift you up, not tear you down. You need to be around people who are gonna help you see the other way. I've been through a lot in life. I've been through a lot of mental abuse, and today is a day that I've seen victory over mental abuse because together we are victorious and we will rise above mental abuse. The reason why is because you are worth it and you are worthy. And don't let anyone tell you, don't even tell you that you're not worthy because they see themselves as unworthy. You're not supposed to be in this mental um, abuse relationship. I'm not supposed to be in this mentally abusive relationship or companionship because we deserve a lot better than what we put up. That's the honest truth. And people are only willing to do, people are only willing to accept certain behaviors if they don't feel worthy of a different behavior. And it may sound like you're expecting a lot from people, so be it, but you need to have a certain standard of people that you need to be around for your own well being. And mental health is a lot about your own well being and your own self worth. It takes a lot of inner work to get through mental abuse. Sometimes it takes affirmation, sometimes it takes motivational videos, but mental abuse is something that I will continue to talk about, that I will continue to spread awareness of because it is um, goes side by side or coincides with for mental health because it affected my mental health a lot lately to the point where I didn't love myself. I'm just like, okay, like why am I even here? To be someone's human doing that. That's not a role that God gave me. That's not a role that God gave you. So why do we accept mental abuse? Why do we accept being someone's human domain? Let's change the narrative. Let's change the roles. Let's change our lives. Let's change the world and seek better behavior from people. And yes, and it's gonna rise. And it's gonna make people feel like, wow, you acting this way now? Yeah, I'm acting that way now. Whatever that way is, because I accept better. I expect better from people because I accepted a lot less from people. And that's the difference. When you accept less from people, you learn how to differentiate between the people you want in your life and the people you don't need in your life. And if they're not serving you in a way of like making you better and growing, then they don't deserve to be in your life, period. This is my story of mental abuse. Please do not accept any mental abuse behavior.